This week on Chuckload of Comics, we're reading your hateful viewer comments. Man, there's some mean people out there. We're also breaking down the AMC Stubs A-List program. And hold the phone, Disney might not be canceling those Star Wars spin-off movies after all. All that plus comic book reviews and nerd news right here on Chuckload of Comics. Hello and welcome to Chuckload of Comics. Who's ready to read some hateful emails?
Me!
This is going to be my newest favorite segment of Chuckload of Comics. We're going to read some of your constructive criticism from people who leave nasty, hateful emails in the comments section. This week's, we're only going to do one because it was a doozy. This week's hateful comment from viewers comes from a YouTube channel called God Children of Soul.
Oh, yeah, he sounds like a comic book enthusiast.
He sure does. God Children of Soul commented on our Aquaman show that we did last week. God Children of Soul wrote, "Chuckload of bullshit." I love it. Chuckload of bullshit.
What else did God
Man's got
Children
away
of
with
Soul?
words. He went on to write, "More losers with stupid-ass titles just to get people to click."
Wow, that's
Excellent.
so insightful.
I know, wonderful constructive criticism from God Children of Soul. Thank you very much.
Do we have something for him?
Yes, actually, you win the Chuckload of Comics Hateful Comments from Viewers trophy. Congratulations, man. Just send us your address and we will mail this right off to you.
Yep.
If you would like to have your hateful comments read on the Chuckload of Comics YouTube channel, just leave a comment. The hatefuler, the better.
Better.
I say.
Yeah.
Be like God Children of Soul. Leave us a nice hateful comment. You may be featured on next week's episode of Chuckload of Comics.
Just let it spew out. Just empty all that hate right onto our
hate.
page.
Let it flow forth from your soul. So thanks a lot, God Children of Soul. Really appreciate it. Thanks for kicking off this new installment of the show. So we got a lot of great stuff we're going to talk about. Look at that sidebar over there. So much great stuff we're going to get into. Before we get into all that great
sidebar
stuff.
check.
I know it is. I know. It was a huge week in the world of movie news and comic book news. Lots of cool stuff happened. We're going to take just a second. Welcome back all of our subscribers. All you wonderful people that join Chuckload of Comics every single Sunday.
Yes.
We do comic book reviews. We talk about movies. We give you kind of the week in review from all the nerdy stuff that happens. So thanks a lot. If you're not a subscriber, please click that subscribe button. Join the Chuckload of Comics family.
No.
Special subscriber shout out again to the guys from Reviews from the Batcave.
Yes.
We joined them on a 2.5 hour long streaming session. They did the very first ever comic book swap meet.
Yes.
Man, some really great stuff was getting traded.
No kidding.
Just not by us.
We showed up to the table with some crap in comparison.
Yeah,
you
guys had some amazing comics, and we rolled in with our not so amazing comics. But thanks a lot for letting us be in the swap meet. It was tons of fun. Check out Reviews from the Batcave on YouTube. So the first story we're going to get into.
Dun dun dun.
We reported on this earlier in the week. AMC Theaters is releasing, they're launching their very own membership program.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
It's a membership program. They're calling it, it's part of the Stubs program. If you're already a Stubs Premier member, you know what Stubs is. Well, this is called Stubs A-List.
Wow.
What it is, it's a direct answer to the Movie Pass.
Yeah.
You know what Movie Pass is? Movie Pass is essentially
A subscription-based service where I think you pay $10 a month and you get
$10 a
to
month.
go see movies at participating theaters. And I don't think it's unlimited, though. There's a lot of limitations to it. But
there are. So for $10 a month, you can basically go to the movies for free.
Right.
Essentially, whenever you want. I think you can go to one movie a day, which is
That's pretty
not
good.
a bad deal. But AMC is launching their very own. It's called AMC Stubs A-List, just like I said. What you get.
This is
And
amazing, people.
This is vastly superior, in my opinion, to Movie Pass. Let us know what you think in the comments. It's $20 a month, so it costs a little bit more. Well, twice as much. But for your $20, you can see a movie in IMAX.
Yeah.
You can see a movie at the dine-in theaters,
Yeah.
the AMC Dolby theaters. You can see
gosh.
3D movies. And the other thing that it does do, the Movie Pass doesn't do, is you can see a movie on opening night. You can see a movie on opening week. With Movie Pass, you can't see the movie on opening week.
Right, right.
Also, you can see 3 movies per week, which is
Crazy.
pretty neat. I think you can only see like kind of one. You can only reserve one movie at a time with
Okay, well, that makes sense.
with Movie Pass. But with AMC, you can reserve 3 movies at a time.
Oh my goodness!
You basically just reserve your seat for up to 3 movies in your wallet.
And like
at
you
one particular
said,
time.
you can actually include opening weekend movies. So if we
Which is
had
huge.
this going on now, we would have been able to reserve our Ant-Man and Wasp ticket
Right.
for July. So
Yeah.
that's so cool.
We could be going to see Jurassic World for free, Ant-Man and the Wasp for free. Well,
Yeah.
not really free, but it's part of our.
part of the subscription. And
Also, you can see multiple movies per day, which is really cool. Movie Pass doesn't let you do that. You can go see, and you can see the same movie more than once. Also, a thing the Movie
So
Pass doesn't do.
cool.
If you
I'm
want to
so
go see
excited.
Avengers Infinity War, and then walk out and you loved it so much, go see it again.
Yeah.
Same day, you can totally do that.
I'm stoked
Which is
about
badass.
this because we're Dolby snobs now. We just only want to
Love the
go
Dolby
see
Theater.
movies in the Dolby Theater. And a regular price ticket's like $18.
Yes,
So you're
good
paying
point.
$2 extra for the subscription. And
you can
I
go all
can
month.
I could see Ant-Man and the Wasp 4 times if I wanted to.
Yep.
It's so cool.
It is badass. No online ticketing fees, which is great. So, you know, like Shauna said, an $18 movie, after ticketing fees and all that crap, is going to wind up costing you $22. None of that. Food discounts on your food and your beverages. The big kicker, though, is that you can buy your tickets in advance.
Yes,
With
so
Movie
cool.
Pass, you have to be at the theater right before the movie starts. You have to
Right.
buy your ticket at the theater like an hour before the movie starts. So if the movie's already sold out, you're kind of screwed. This way, as soon as tickets, like Shauna said with Ant-Man, as soon as tickets go on sale, bam, you can just hop online or you can hop on the AMC app and just say, okay, boom, I want to reserve my seat in the Dolby Theater for Ant-Man that comes out like 3 weeks from now.
I'm so excited.
That's huge.
One of the best parts about this is they just dropped this news this week.
Yeah.
And it comes out June 26th.
Yeah, it launches this week, I think Thursday.
Yeah,
So
it's
for
not
this
like
week's
you have to
opening
wait
movies.
4 months from now to do this. It comes out now.
Now,
people.
when we first reported this, a lot of you people left comments saying, this is an awesome plan, but I don't have an AMC near me. That kind of sucks. But I found out today, Cinemark, the other giant movie chain, Cinemark is going to be launching their very own membership plan, exactly like the AMC one. Regal Cinemas
Yep.
is going to follow suit. After the Cinemark one drops, Regal's going to drop one. So all the theaters are going to start doing this, which is awesome.
cool.
And the reason it's so awesome, we're going to kind of wrap this little segment up really quick, but what I like about it is that it's the first time theaters are really trying to bring new
Yeah.
customers in, as
Yep.
opposed to just catering to the people that already go to the movies. This is a good incentive to get new people to come in, people with families to come in,
Yeah.
and enjoy the movie-going experience, because movie-going experience is a wonderful thing.
And it's expensive now, unfortunately.
That's the thing, man. Movies, the business model for theaters lately has been less people are going to the movies, let's make the tickets more expensive.
Right.
And that's just been what they do, which means less people are going to go to the movies, which
Right.
makes tickets more expensive.
And it's a
so you're
punishment
you're penalizing people that go to the movies
Right,
already,
right.
rather than enticing new customers. So this, I think, entices new customers. Let us know what you think in the comment section. I'm super duper excited about it.
too.
Sign up for it if you do it. Let us know what you think about it.
Yeah.
Let us know if you like it.
And we will let you know if we like it, and I think we will.
Exactly. Next story we want to get into is the, you know that the Disney Fox Comcast fiasco
Oh, my
merger
goodness.
buyout. I'm sure you guys all know about this. Fox is up for sale, and they were going to sell 20th Century Fox to Disney. It was a
Yep.
done deal. Disney put up $54 billion
$billion.
to buy Fox. They get tons of stuff as part of the buyout. They get distribution rights to all the Fox movies, including Star Wars. They get all those great Marvel properties that are owned by Fox.
All the networks minus Fox Sports.
Fox Sports and Fox News.
Yeah.
The Simpsons. I mean, you get pretty much
Everything.
everything 21st Century Fox has ever put out.
Yeah.
Alien,
Seth MacFarlane's
Predator.
ass.
The Orville, all kinds of great stuff. You own, it's funny. So you own Seth MacFarlane now. Well, that was pretty much a done deal. Fox had accepted it, and then Comcast came in with their offer.
Yeah.
Comcast upped the bid to like $65 billion,
Oh my gosh.
which kind of threw a monkey wrench in everything. So that was kind of the deal. Comcast had a bigger offer.
Yep.
So it
More
looked like the
cash.
deal was going to go, and it was going to be an all-cash offer. Looked like Fox was going to sell to Comcast. Not to be outdone, Mickey dug deep into his pantsless pockets and pulled out. No, he does wear pants. He doesn't wear a shirt. Donald doesn't wear pants.
That's right.
So Donald reached into Mickey's pockets and pulled out like another $10 billion. Disney currently has the high bid at $71 billion.
Wow. That
So we're
is
getting to the
nuts.
point where how much is Fox really worth? How much are you
Right?
really going to make on this deal? Because now market analysts are saying that Comcast looks like they're gearing up for yet another
I just hit my
outbid.
head.
Maybe like a $78 billion.
Oh my god. What is Comcast going to do with all
Damn
this
good
stuff,
question.
though? I don't see Comcast being able to recoup this money that they're forking over.
Exactly.
They can't do anything different with the Marvel properties than Fox is already doing.
Yeah, and
They don't
Comcast
produce
isn't
movies.
a
They don't-
movie production company. So
Yeah.
what are they going to really do with all these amazing properties? They will own the distribution rights, so
Mm-hmm.
it will be a moneymaker. But it's going to take a lot longer for Comcast to recoup their money
Right.
than Disney recoups their money,
Unless they sell those properties or rent them out. to Disney.
Comcast gets the deal and rents out all the Marvel properties
It's actually pretty smart.
to Disney. That way we still get the Fantastic Four, we still get the X-Men, we still get Galactus, we still get all
pretty cool.
Silver Surfer, all those wonderful things in the MCU, but just for a temporary time, exactly like Sony did with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's
that
one way
makes
that
sense.
Comcast could
Sure.
recoup their money. How else? I don't know. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. It's interesting to note, though, that this $71 billion that Disney currently has on the board, on the table, represents 1/2 of their entire net worth.
Oh my gosh.
That's a big gamble.
Right?
You're gambling half of Disney's entire net worth on this one deal.
Property. I would be freaking out if I was a Disney stockholder. I don't
Yeah.
know if I would let that fly.
Well, speaking of stockholders, this all will come out in the wash later in July. It doesn't matter what the Disney and the Fox boards think. It all depends on
Right.
what stockholders think. And there's a
Yeah.
big stockholder meeting, a
In
Fox
July.
stockholder meeting that comes out like July 24th. They're having a big meeting of all the people, and they're going to decide how much money do we want? Which deal do we want to go for? Because they could still go with the Comcast offer
Yeah.
if they wanted to, but I think they're going to go to whoever has the biggest offer.
Yeah.
Because people just want to line their own pockets.
They just keep shaking hands with, oh, sure, sounds good. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Comcast, great, thanks. Oh, Disney, thanks, great.
Exactly. Yeah, they're posing for photos, but nothing matters until the shareholders meeting, which is at the end of July. So we'll know a lot more about July 24th. I think.
Nice. Crazy. Either way, though, I think, like you said, we're going to still get the Disney or Disney's still going to have access to those
I think so,
Marvel
too.
properties, too.
I think so, too.
So I think we're in good shape for that
Don't,
one.
don't freak out, people.
Woohoo!
In other Disney news,
What's that, Chuck?
it came out this week that this made really big news in the nerd circles. After the poor performance of Solo,
Yeah.
which I don't think has even crossed the 200 million mark
Wow,
domestically, which is just madness.
man.
Disney planned to halt all future Star Wars story spin-off movies. They had a Obi-Wan Kenobi movie
Yeah.
supposedly in the works. Boba Fett movie supposedly in the works. Well, it was reported by Collider that this wasn't happening.
Wow.
Collider spoke to an unnamed source at Disney and said, yeah, we're canceling all of these things. Everybody freaked
I'm
out.
not surprised. I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Well, Disney, ABC News talked to the execs at Disney, and Disney came out and said that those reports are completely inaccurate.
Yes!
Not accurate at all. They said they still have multiple Star Wars films currently in development. They've got Star Wars movies in development outside of the Rian Johnson trilogy that they announced they were going to do, outside of the Benioff and Weiss trilogy, the guys from Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They're doing their own trilogy of movies. Well, Star Wars and the people at Disney said, we have other movies outside of that. They didn't say.
Good.
It's important to note that they never really officially said that they were doing an Obi-Wan movie.
That's true.
Disney never officially announced the Boba Fett movie. They said they were
Thinking about it.
they were thinking about it. They
It's
were
on the
playing with the
table.
idea.
Yeah.
Pre-development. I mean, that was their thought. Everybody kind of took it as fact, but it really wasn't. Disney never put out a press release. They never put it on their slate of movies. Obi-Wan is in production and it's going to come out now.
Yeah.
So basically they said, we're still making those movies we never said we were going to make.
So
So don't freak out, people. We still might get that cool Obi-Wan movie. And today,
let that one roll around in your
it
head
was
for a
just
while.
announced today. I should say announced because none of this shit's official. But it was sort of announced that they're also in development of a Mos Eisley movie, Mos Eisley's spaceport on Tatooine. We've never seen a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Mos Eisley spaceport. This is where the cantina is. This is where Obi-Wan takes
Right.
Luke to get a freighter to go return the plans of the Death Star
Cool.
to the rebellion. They're talking about doing a Mos Eisley. So what do you get with the Mos
cool.
Eisley movie? You get Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
You get Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
You get Boba Fett. You can get all these characters in a Mos Eisley spaceport
Right.
movie, which I think would maybe make a better TV show.
Yeah.
It'll be like Melrose Place, but on Tatooine.
And without a pool.
Yeah, well, yeah, they got to have a pool. It's in the middle of the desert. They're moisture farmers, for God's sake. There's got to be a pool somewhere. So anyway, check it out, man. The Disney Star Wars movies might still be happening.
Woohoo! Good news on that part. I like it when they come out and say, that's bunk. Well, nobody said that crap.
Yeah, it's good
Always
news.
a good
I'm pretty
feeling.
excited about it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of your movie news for this week, guys. Let's get
So
into
much
some comic
exciting
book
stuff.
talk, shall we?
Comics.
I know, comics.
Go figure.
Chuckload of
Chuckload
movie
of
news.
comics.
A lot of great books came out this week.
Mm-hmm.
These are our 2 picks for the week. Let us know what you guys read this week. Let us know what you like.
Yeah.
These are the ones that really stood out to me. And you'll notice if you watch the show often, these 2 books keep on showing up
I
in our weekly
know.
picks
It's
they're
because
that
they're
good.
amazing.
The new run of Avengers
Yes.
by Jason Aaron, art by Ed McGuinness,
So good.
is such a gorgeous
Yeah.
book. The story aside, and the story's fantastic, the characters are fantastic. The art in this book will absolutely knock your socks off.
Mm-hmm. I know.
The coloring, every page is crazy bright and colorful, thick black lines,
Fun.
big uses of these bright, shiny primary colors.
Yeah.
You know, I love Ed McGuinness's art.
Yes.
I can't for the life of me think of who the colorist and who the inkers were on this. I think maybe Mark
They're-
Morales might be one of the inkers. I think they have 3 separate inkers. The
Amazing.
inking in here is spectacular.
Yeah.
And the coloring is incredible. Knock your socks off. Essentially what's going on in this book, the Celestials, you know, the giant, huge 200-story tall robot
beings.
monsters start falling out of the sky. And they, I don't want to
Landing
give away
dead
too much.
in Earth.
Yeah, dead Celestials are falling down from the sky. Loki is in this book, and he's kind of running this band of Celestials that are just going to wipe off all the life on planet Earth if the Avengers can't stop them. Tons of great stuff happens in this book, and I
Yeah.
want to share all the fun little details and stuff.
Yeah.
But everybody's in it. Captain
Yeah.
America's in it. Thor's in it. Black Panther's in it.
Tony Stark.
Tony Stark, Iron
Captain
Man's
Marvel,
in it. Captain Marvel's
Doctor
in it. Doctor Strange is in it.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk is in it. Ghost Rider is in
Rider,
it.
yeah, it's
Loki's in
awesome.
it. Everybody is in this book. It's an
It's
incredible,
so
incredible thrill ride of a comic book.
And I just love Jason Aaron's writing. I mean,
Yeah.
he mixes the comic aspect of it very well with this amazing storyline, and he's just so good at it. I love it.
Yeah.
It's like he brings the MCU characters that we love to life in these books. Like I hear what's his name, Robert Downey Jr.'s voice when I read Tony Stark's
Good point.
word bubble, and it's just so cool. I love it.
Good point. Jason Aaron crushing it as always.
As always.
With Avengers. Onto a darker, less colorful, lighthearted, fun book is Gideon Falls. We've talked about this book almost every week that it comes out. Every month Gideon Falls comes out and it makes our list.
So good.
They're up to issue 4. It's a Jeff Lemire, Andrea Sorrentino, gritty, dark book that I just cannot recommend enough.
I know.
The book's spectacular. If you're reading it, please leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about it. Essentially, it's a small town story where I don't want to give away all the little surprises, but there is a myth of a black barn that just shows up, you know, throughout the town's history and stuff. You go through old records and stuff, and this black barn shows up. It's this
Always
mythical
appearing.
black barn that comes every time it appears in this town, every few generations or so. It brings really bad stuff. It's kind of like Stephen King's It, in
Yeah,
a way. Someone's walking in
totally.
our door. Hang on, who we got here? Hey, it's Andy Lindsay!
Andy,
It's
coming
like
in during
Seinfeld.
the show, right?
How's everybody doing today?
Scoot over, give it. No, I'm just kidding. BA in the house just walked in my house. So yeah,
BAB in our house.
Gideon Falls, can't recommend it enough. The art
agree.
is spectacular. Andrea Sorrentino's art.
Oh, so
You've
good.
seen it in Green Arrow. You've
Old
seen
Man
it in Old Man
Logan.
Logan.
Yeah. it's
Amazing
such good
artist.
stuff. I love
And
it.
Jeff Lemire, one of the greatest
I
comic
know.
book writers next to Jason Aaron.
And like Chuck said,
Working
this is issue
today.
4. You probably can't find issue 1 anymore unless you want
Probably
to
on
pay
a-
an arm and a leg on eBay or something.
Probably in a
But
second printing.
5 should come out soon, and that means a trade is going to follow. So I would, if you haven't started reading it, just wait for the trade to come out. Pick up that first volume.
Definitely.
Highly recommend it.
Pick up
So
Gideon
good.
Falls, an Image comic book that is well worth every single penny. Mm-hmm. And it's not a lot of pennies either. It's a pretty cheap book. It's only $3.99 book.
That's right.
So guys, let us know what you think in the comments section of this video, especially you godchildren of soul. Keep them hateful emails coming, people. We want to hear more of them. We want
Bring it on.
non-constructive criticism from you people.
Try to make Shauna cry.
Yes, the more cheers, the better. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Really appreciate this. Go ahead and click that subscribe button before you go. Join the Chuckload of Comics family. We're here every single Sunday with movie reviews, movie trailer talk, nerd news, comic book reviews, everything that happened in the world of nerdy news. You never know who's going to walk in that front door. It could be anybody. It could be Kevin Smith walking in next week. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you here next Sunday. Have a fantastic week.
Bye-bye.